Let me ask you a question. What does it really mean to be human? Is it from our actions? Is it from our memories? Or just having a human body? Is that what makes us human? What if your soul was transferred into a robotic body? Do you think you're still human? Today we're going to talk about a world-renowned franchise that came from Japan, originally created in manga form in 1989, and then turned into an animated movie in 1995 that took the anime world to a whole nother level. And finally, North America took the opportunity to create a live-action adaptation of it. And today we're going to be talking about it. How's it going, everybody? I'm Chris.
And I'm Christina.
And today we're going to be reviewing the new movie that just came out, Ghost in the Shell.
Now before we get started, and just like with all the reviews that we've done in the past, just so you guys know, there's going to be a few spoilers here and there in this review, so please take some precaution.
So without further ado, let's get this started.
And what this film is all about, this takes place in the future, where technology has become more advanced than ever before, where it has become integrated and be part of everyday life. So the film starts off where Major has been transported into surgery, where she's been given a new body, which is also known as a shell. From there, her brain or soul, or should I say ghost, has been transferred onto that shell as well. From there, she can continue on with her new life, while battling criminals and terrorists for Section 9. After her transformation, Major has been sent out to investigate a case. During the investigation, Section 9 has realized that there's more to it than just any other criminal case, including Major, who has decided to investigate this on her own, and decides, well, since there's more to it, she decides she needs the answers for herself. She decides that she'll do whatever it takes to make sure that she will get what she needs, and those are the answers. And when she confronted the enemy revealed that there's more to it. Thus, it has led Major to question herself, her perspective on life, her humanity, even her own ghost while living in a new shell. And while Major investigates the case with her team, she decides to do a little bit of soul searching for herself, seeing who she really is, see if she can get any more answers. But without the approval, let's just say that there's some more conflicts heading Major's way. Now, what to expect in Ghost in the Shell film? Well, get ready for some conspiracies, a lot of crime-fighting investigations, including some really cool badass action scenes, a lot of fighting and drama, in a really cool futuristic setting. Oh yeah, and this also includes a very cute dog.
So there are many characters in this movie that are in Section 9 and the people behind creating the Major's body. But we're going to start off with Major. Now, as we mentioned previously, the Major was transferred into a whole new body. And in the beginning, she had some difficulties learning on how to use this brand new body because, well, it's not hers. And throughout the movie, she has trouble becoming human. They tell Major that she is human, but she doesn't feel human. But she's not convinced. It's really hard to show her emotions now because she was pretty much built to become a weapon. Throughout this entire movie, it's pretty much a battle between her and her humanity. So now we're going to talk about the Major's partner, Bato. Now he's this really big, badass guy who's always there to help out the Major when she needs it. He's loyal to Section 9, who loves dogs, and it's obviously shown that there are some hidden feelings between him and the Major. So now what's one interesting thing about this movie from the anime is that they show the origins of how Bato got his robotic eyes. I thought that was pretty cool because in the beginning I was thinking like, wait, what happened to his eyes? Isn't his eyes supposed to be these cool little black metal rings? But no, he originally starts with human eyes, but throughout the movie, he ends up getting robotic eyes. Now the chemistry between the Major and Bato is pretty cool because the Major can only trust him and they have a very close relationship. When she questions about her humanity or just anything else, Bato's there to talk to her. So there are other main characters that do play a part in this movie like Togusa, Ishikawa, Chief Aramaki. He's this old school badass chief and also the medical team that's behind creating Major's new body. Now when it comes to the enemy, he is a hacker and you'll learn more about him, but you'll see his reasoning on why he became an enemy. Now in the anime, he's called the Puppet Master, but here, he's pretty much a terrorist. He's able to hack into the network, hack into other people's lives, and make them do his bidding. And he's willing to kill anybody he needs to. Both anime and the movie, they're pretty different characters. In the anime, he's a presence that was created within the network, and people were trying to stop him from spreading and becoming the puppet master. Whereas to the film, it's a little bit different, rather than an AI becoming human. Now, when it comes to comparing the original to the movie, well, it's obviously that there's some differences, but the movie tries its best to stay true to the original. Now, when it comes to comparing both the movie and the original, there's obviously some differences. The movie tries its best to keep the essence from the original, but they put their own spin to it, and they focus on something that wasn't focused a whole lot in the original. In the movie, they focus a lot more on the Major, and going more in depth with her and making her question her humanity. Where to the original, they focus on that, but at the same time, they're more focused on finding the enemy. The characters in the original had more to do with the story, where to the movie, they were just more like supporting characters. Now, one thing I really liked about this movie is that they recreated some scenes from the original to the movie, like the beginning process of creating the Major's new body. I loved how they kept the original song. That really set the tone. So overall, what did I think about this movie? Well, I thought it was good. Compared to the original to the film, they're both good in their way. The environments of the movie is really interesting, but I felt like they went a little too far with it. It is pretty interesting to see what's going on in the background, but I felt like that was a little too much. Because this movie pretty much is entirely CG. What I really liked about it is that they showed the origins of some things that they didn't explain in the original. Scarlett Johansson did a really good job playing as the Major.
And now overall, what do I think of the film? Well, actually, to be honest, I quite enjoyed it, especially with the action fighting scenes that comes along with it. It's very cool. Plus, I really love the settings and see everything so futuristic, because it also makes me wonder if that's what our future's gonna end up. Wonder if our world's gonna actually end up just like Ghost in the Shell. I'm actually quite amazed and actually curious, but at the same time scared as well, because who knows what will happen. And being able to question your own humanity and how to retain it, well, I find it to be really cool because it gives you some deep thoughts and really makes you question yourself after watching the film. And to be honest, I'm still questioning that too, because that's what I'm learning in school. For all you social science majors, you know where I'm going with this. When I first heard about Ghost in the Shell coming out onto live action, well, to be honest, it's kind of bittersweet. Kind of like the Power Rangers. You're hoping it'll keep its essence, but at the same time, you're hoping that it won't ruin it. Just when you think while you're battling the enemy, well, turns out there's an enemy in the glimpse. And it turns out to be right in front of you all along, but you just didn't know it.
Now, when it comes to Ghost in the Shell, that speaks in volumes, especially in the anime world.
Now, for those who don't know, when it comes to Ghost in the Shell, it did start off with the manga back in 1989, and from there it has evolved to something even more. To more manga, to
more video games, to more spin-offs.
And even movies too. And on that note, everyone, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching.
If you watched the movie, tell us what you thought about it. And if you haven't watched the original, be sure to check that out and leave your opinions.
And plus, if you guys really enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up.
If you feel like there should be more animes becoming into these big Hollywood movies, tell us what you think would work.
And once again, everyone, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time at the next video. Take care!